So the question, Joni, is if we want some comfort food, like chips, and we know that it's not necessarily going to be raw, but we'd rather go with a healthier option to get our comfort groove on, what would you suggest to look out for or to steer clear of on the chip aisle?
Well, I would say you'd want to go with probably a baked chip, one that's not fried, just because you don't like what oil does once it's heated. So there are a lot of brands here, not a lot, but there are brands now that bake the chips. So I go with the baked chips. If you don't have any particular health concerns, just about any baked chip will just about do it. I personally like kettle chips, and they do have a baked brand. And let's see if I can find some.
You have to find the baked
Right offhand, I'm not seeing any, but
they're not even here.
Now, does it have to be potato chips?
No.
Okay, so
We've had Bonitos in the house. We like those.
oh, cool. Love those. Well, let me tell you something. These Bonitos, sorry about that, a little earthquake here in New Mexico. These are basically flax crackers. We could go ahead and soak and sprout beans, legumes, blend them well, along with some seasonings, maybe whatever type of flavors you like, and then throw in your flax seeds, and you can make your own Bonitos. And they can be raw if that's what you want. So if you're going for something that you can just mindlessly munch on, you can still chock it full of good nutrients, you can make it tasty, and you can still make it raw even. So it's nice to see these, because these really look like something that we could make easily raw. It's not so easy to make potato chips raw because all the starch involved. But
what else do you see on this aisle that would fall under that category, like the Bonitos?
Let's see. So
You got things behind you too.
okay. So I would say I love this company here. I love their herb popcorn. It's so flavorful. The one thing that I have to be mindful of, is portions. You know, so I have to portion out an amount and sit down there with a bowl. Otherwise, I could easily eat this whole bag thoughtlessly.
Sure.
And, but yes, that's great.
So how about things like, down on the bottom there's polenta corn chips, there's rice chips, there's these veggie chips. These are rice and beans.
Okay. You know, I've never had these before. Polenta corn chips. They look like they're puffy, and I really can't tell other than to just actually open them and give them a try. So we're going to do some taste testing over here. Oh my goodness, aren't they pretty? Kind of small. Very good flavor.
And are they baked, do we know?
I guess now would be a good time to check, wouldn't it?
Yeah, after we eat them.
After we've had them.